Well, recently Captain Jerk had found a CB radio, and this is one of the first models that we had. I actually bought this at a garage sale. It goes to 23 channels. The later ones, I think, go to 43 or 48 channels. Anyway, this is one I'd gotten at a garage sale once for my wife when she was helping her brother out in the field. They still use CBs, but back in the heyday, we all had them in our car. And I thought I knew right where my old Midland 23 channel was. My dad had still put the old this tape on it. And at that time, my handle was Tailspin Tommy. I went by, and so that was back in 73, 74, 75, 77, somewhere in there. And so I remember these CBs very well. And he was asking about the knobs. One was for the volume. You could adjust the volume how high you want it. And the other had a squelch where you could reduce the static that you received for. If you turned it down, you could hear quite a bit more stuff that was way in the distance, and if you turned the squelch up, then it kind of cut down on how far you were going to hear somebody. If they were quite a ways away, you wouldn't hear them if you had the squelch turned up. Anyway, that got me thinking about something else, and I'm going to flip this around here so I can see if this will work. It's getting pretty dark here tonight. But so anyway, I was thinking about Captain Jerk and wondering how he got his name Captain Jerk. And it led me to think about cutworm, why someone would go by the name of cutworm. And I like to try to figure things like Shade Tree Mechanic. I can kind of figure out why you would go by that watching his video. You Dizzy, I mean no disrespect, but I can see why they call you Dizzy. And Carolina Man, I can only assume is from Carolina. One that's got me stumped a little bit is Stovebolt 50. I'm not sure where that would come from. And so anyway, that and Rusty Glove Box, I can only guess. So I just thought I'd kind of bring that up and tell a little story, from I've had about 4 nicknames in my life, and from until about the time I was 10 years old, one of my brother's friends called me Tubbins, and that kind of stuck with me for till I was 10 or 11, 12 years old. I was a pretty good hefty kid, and well, I still am. But anyway, I went by Tubbins for quite a while, and then when the CB craze come, like I said, I kind of went by Tailspin Tommy for a long time. People called me Tailspin, and you can tell by the people that knew me from that era of life that still call me Tailspin. And so anyway, then I had a few other nicknames. One from a real bad drunk in Kansas racetrack, they called me Batman for a while. Yeah, some still do. But several years ago, probably around the year 2000 or so, I was walking over to my brother-in-law's, which is clear across town. And when I say that, of course, I say, well, it's about a block down the road. That's how big our town is. Anyway, I was walking over there, and one of my nephews was out in the yard, and he went running into his mom and dad and saying, Uncle Big Guy's coming, Uncle Big Guy's coming. And that name has stuck now for quite a while. I use it for my email address and stuff. So anyway, that's how I got to be Uncle Big Guy. And just curious how some of the guys got their YouTube name figured out, or why they decided to use that. If anybody loves to post a video response, or even in the comment section, I'd love to hear why you have your YouTube name the way you do. And thanks to all the subscribers, and appreciate you watching. And I'll keep watching as many of you guys as I can. So thanks a lot.